Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. I told y'all I would do another stream, so I am doing that right now. So I started working on Bales Tornado Mod 2 stuff, and I figured I would just like stream.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome
stream me
back to
doing it.
another
Also,
stream.
crap,
I
I have
told y'all I
background
would do another
streams.
stream.
There we go. Alright, anyways. So, yep, so I'm currently working on a Hurricane 130, which is a very rare siren from ACA. So, well, first I'm just gonna show y'all what I got for the New Jersey diaphones. Let's see. Open. Right here. This is what I got for the Hightstown, New Jersey diaphones on that fire station. There's gonna be some very unique stuff in the mod for sure. Also, I have been working on my skills in the particle editor, and I'm gonna start making the particles sooner or later. And then, more than possibly, I'm gonna start my own save series for BST, and then finish Tornado Fields all the way, and then Tornado Plains all the way up, and then move on to saves. Yeah, but these are the Hightstown, New Jersey diaphones. If you're not really sure on what I'm talking about, it is, well, this is my dupe version of them, and then the real picture is somewhere in our group chat. I can just open it on my files. It's fine. I got it right here. This is what they actually look like. This is the real photo of them. Pretty cool. And I put this on my siren map. They're actually inactive right now, which sucks. So there's no way I can get to New Jersey right now. But yeah. So that's that. And then here's what they look like in Blender, to soon be a model in Gmod. But anyways, open recent. We're gonna go back to the 130. Alrighty, let's see, for the Hurricane, I'm just gonna make a cylinder, put it sideways like that. I think. No, actually, I don't need to put it sideways. All I gotta do is just stretch it, kind of, like that.
I'm just gonna make a cylinder. Put it sideways.
And then put it kind of like that, right? Is that how it goes?
No, actually, I don't need to put it sideways. All I gotta do is just stretch it.
Oh, I had a picture on my phone of it. There it is. Alright. Yeah, that looks good, I guess. Ace. Okay, yeah. Hurricane 130. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, chat, if you guys are ever wondering if I'm ever going to do IRL streams, that is a possibility. Like, very soon. Hold up, I might make this circular real quick. I'm not gonna lie. 1 second.
If you guys are ever wondering if I'm ever gonna do IRL streams, that is a possibility. Like very soon.
Alright, I'm gonna actually attempt to make a circle out of this freaking thing right now. Hold on. Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Attempt to make this circle out of this freaking. Let's see if I can do this.
Alrighty, we're gonna remove this. Alright, now, what happens if I just... like that, yeah, like that, there we go. I might have to do some, like, how big it is, like adjustments of how big it is, but I don't know. It seems like it's good right now, so. Alright. So, like, yeah, so like that. And then I gotta make a shit. I go to make a mesh, okay, cube. Okay. Make it kind of small, right? Yeah. Because that's gotta go. Wait, no. I want to use a cube. I don't want to use a cube now. I would use. I'd be probably be better off just using like a torus, like you know. I'm using this. I'm making this from a freaking Google photo right now. From the A-Raid Sirens wiki. Okay, and then I have an idea. Okay, so just like copy and paste it, but yeah, copy and paste it a little bit smaller like that.
A-Raid Sirens wiki.
Actually, it might have to be. It might have to be this, about the same size, like that. UV editing. Okay, so divide a few times, get like that. Alright. Boom, yeah. Shit. There we go. Fixed it. Make that right.
Shit. There we go. Fixed it.
Is that how it freaking looks?
Is that how it freaking looks?
Alright. Just gonna have to go with that. This is only temporary, so just like a concept.
Just gonna have to go with that. This is only temporary, so.
I think, yeah, we'd probably be better off just like. I have to go back into the editing one more time because I gotta make this a tad bit shorter. And then what if I like select just the top row here? Oh crap, dang it. There we go. Oh crap, dang it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, is Bales on Foot actually working as a mod and not saying it's WIP for like a whole entire half a decade and then saying, oh, I'm just not gonna work on it no more. Okay. Although everybody who knows probably would say that.
Oh my gosh, is Bales on Foot actually working as a mod and not saying it's WIP for like a whole entire half a decade and then saying just not.
That should be fine, right? This should be fine right here. I just want to make it a little bit more shorter so I can make the horn area. I'm sorry, chat. If any, all the siren enthusiasts, I'm so sorry. I don't use Blender much to make sirens. This is completely off of what I remember from the last time I used Blender, which is actually about a good 3 years ago. 2020 to 2019 era. So.
I don't use Blender much to make sirens. This is completely off of what I remember from the last time I used Blender, which is actually about a good 3 years.
Wait, hold on.
2020 to 2019.
I think I might actually just. I don't think I'm going to be doing VR right now. So. Anybody, whoever wants me to do VR, I don't really want to right now. I'm trying to get this freaking mod done before Halloween. I looked it up. It says 18 days until Halloween, so I'm trying to get this out on Halloween, and I gotta lock in. I like don't even know if it's even better. I don't know. Alright, so I think that should be fine, right? That should be fine, yeah. This thing right here could probably be a little smaller though. This is the title. Look at the title. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and make another cylinder. No, another. Where is everybody? I already have an idea of how I'm gonna make the horn, so. Alright. Okay, then the horns. Frick, I'm just gonna go ahead and add. Not circle, I want circle. UV sphere. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna grab a UV sphere right here. Okay, go into UV editor. So, and then select that half. Select that half. There we go. And then we can just go ahead and use this tool. Just flatten it like that. And then put it right. Shit. Everything. Okay. Can line it up with there. There we go. Alright, now we got the top of it. According to the freaking Google page, is what it looks like. Trying to perfectly line it up. There we go. Top of it. According to the freaking Google page, is what it looks like. Hello, how you doing? Okay, that looks fine for now, and then we can start making the horns now, I guess. So I'm just gonna make a plane. That. Hello, how you doing? Alrighty. That looks fine for now, and then we can start making the horns now, I guess. So I'm just gonna. Alright, so. Make a plane. So yes, sir. It's gonna have to be, okay, so the bone horn is gonna have to be a little wide like this. Like, yeah, like that. Okay, UV editing, I'm gonna have to edit it a little bit though. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can just. Mm. Well, next thing, there. Hurry it out. Okay, so if I just. Dude. Okay, I know. That's, yeah, okay. Like that? That may be the way to go, yeah. I think this is how you do it. Hey. I will be right back, everybody. 1 second. Alright, everybody, we are back. Well, I'm back. And I'm gonna continue making the hurricane. This is what I got so far. If you haven't found out yet, which I think is good, right? Should be. I might actually like that. Yeah, there we go.
Making.
It's the layout for it. All right, cool. Is there another side to it? Yeah, just the weird lighting. Okay. Okay, now I gotta edit it and make it that. Okay, that should be good, I think. Maybe a little more. Yeah, that should work. I gotta fix this freaking. I gotta fix that real quick. Really fricked up right here. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Alrighty. Dude, I don't know what the freaking things are messing up. It's me here. Let me right here. That's fine. Yeah, that's about how it looked like. Alright, I think I might actually just instead use a freaking. I'm probably just gonna like edit the crap out of a freaking triangle and then make it the horns. Alright, here we go. So mesh, that's a cone, whatever you want to call it, triangle cone, pretty much whatever, same thing. Is this it? Is it freezes? That's not what I wanted. It's like all the way down here. Holy crap. How am I supposed to get to this shenanigans? There it is. Seen it. I just seen it. There it is. Alrighty. I have a feeling it'd be way easier to just make a freaking hurricane. The newer hurricane, like the not the Mark 1 or whatever, just the normal one, like the one from Darien or whatever. That'd be way easier. Forget. I'm just gonna do that. It'll take way less time to do. The newer hurricane, like not the Mark 1 or whatever, just the normal one. Like the one from Darien or whatever. That'd be way easier. Forget. I'm just gonna do that. And there you guys go. You have the Bills of Foe Speed Run Hurricane. Yeah,
And there you
interesting.
guys go. You have
Oh, so the horn's supposed to be on
Bills
this
of
side.
Foe
Whoops.
Speed Run Hurricane. Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, so the horn's supposed to be on this side. Whoops. Okay, yeah, that's way better. That's way, way better. Go on box. Bigger, there we go. Alright, we got the original Hurricane. Or Mark II, whatever you want to call it. Dang, how the frick did you get? Ow, my toe! I'm back. Chew. Yeah, it's got a little more of a curve, more like a hurricane. And these could be a little more skinnier, these things. That's better. What do you think, chat? W Hurricane or not? W Hurricane? My first attempt, so it's not too bad.
Do you think Jeff W Hurricane or not? W Hurricane? The first attempt, so it's not too bad.
Well, we got a hurricane template laid out. That's good. It's good now.
But we got a hurricane, the template laid out, that's good.
Alrighty. What do y'all want to do now? Two people watching. I wonder where everybody went. Alrighty. We're going to actually keep working on the other sirens. Alright. I think I'm good on sirens for now. We can start working on.
We're going to actually.
So I actually I'm gonna work on a new map real quick and put the horns, the diphones in it. So hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and get those real quick, textured up, and then yeah,
I'm gonna work on a new map real quick.
get them textured up and get them into an MDL file with that works, and then we can continue. So make a map with like that.
Textured up and then
And I actually like make a timer so this it goes off every like few minutes. It's kind of cool.
Into an MDL file that works, and then you can
What if I make that a series? What if I make a playable tornado testing real life series, like where it's just like maps that are meant to just simulate what it would be like to be in the scene of a siren testing.
What if I make that a series? What if I make
Actually, this might actually be the first one I'm gonna use right here is the diaphones.
real life series, like
All
where
right.
it's just like
So I gotta
maps that are meant to just simulate what it would be like to be
definitely gotta group
in
them
the
real quick.
scene of a siren testing. Actually, this might actually be the first one.
Join. That should be one model. A second. Go ahead. There we go. Now it's one model. Alright. Shit, I can't do that yet because I have to texture it. There we go. Alright, so this entire thing right here is just going to be a rest texture that I have, I'm pretty sure.
Shit, I can't do that yet. I have to texture it.
Rest texture. Oh crap, I forgot the material things. What am I doing? Oh, there I got it. Oh, it's frozen, that's why it's not making sense. Why is it freezing? What's happening? Okay, it's not responding for some reason. Oh, no, it's there we go. Okay. And then let's see, which one is it? Oh, I think we go here. Yeah. Image texture, open, and then I would have to use some. Crap, I don't think I have my rest texture anymore. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to individually do them. Yeah, dude, crap, that sucks. Dude, it's gonna suck. Frick. Okay. Alright, so what I'm just gonna make this faster by just finding the texture, going here, renaming it. Just gonna copy and paste it. Okay. Okay, open. Boom. Okay, pictures. Oh wait, it's a desktop in my hooks. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Alright, cool. See, that should work. And then the horns, I'm just gonna make a new texture for them. Just gonna, I thought I'd freeze, but it didn't. That's good. Okay. I might actually have to make a texture for this unless I find one that works. Oh, dang it, I think I have to make a texture. Alright, it's all good. Actually, wait, no, I might not have to. Make them red. Red doesn't look good. Okay, I'm gonna have to find one on the internet real quick because I don't feel like making a texture right now. Yeah, baby! Alrighty, we got it going. Okay, so okay, now we can make it all one model real quick. There we go. Now it is all one model. Dubs. Alright. So now what we can do is we can go to I'm doing it, this is how I do it. This is how I make models. So we have to go to the source engine export. Okay. Gears mod. See. SMD. Engine path. Gears mod. Just accept that. Oh wait, I think it has to be. There we go. Mounted resources. Alright, here we go. Exporting. Export as. Yep, here we go. Alright, it's exported. Should be in my Helix imp folder. I think might be. Maybe not. I don't know where it's at. Models, maybe? Nope, not in there. Okay, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where I put it. I forgot. It's not showing me where I frickin' exported it, but it's okay. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? No, it's not here. The flip, dude. I'm probably gonna end my stream here in a few seconds, or not in a few minutes. I'm gonna eat some food and chill for the night. I don't know. I'm just tired. So, I don't actually know where I exported it to.
I'm probably gonna end my stream here in a few seconds, or a few minutes. I'm gonna eat some food and chill.
That makes sense why. That makes so much more sense now. Alright, now I have it right here. We should find dia phone bales 1. Alright. Now we go to here. Yeah, baby! I have a good old trusty bookmarked. If I can find my bookmarks over here. I have QC generator. Alright, so I'm just gonna name it. Cool. So model name. Sequence, idle. Yep. Goodness. I need to actually figure out what. Okay, add command. Collision model. Same thing. Okay. Let's see, body. Set prep. We don't have to be a set prep though. Okay. Surface prop. Actually, where's the materials? See the materials. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be. This is what it looks like so far. Do I already have that? I don't. Okay. Forget. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, no, I got it. Alright, we got it now. We have the QC file. Alright, now we can go to crowbar. Compile. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta drag QC. Well, actually, I gotta make it a QC. I don't know why it's not a QC. What's happening? It's being stupid. No, okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I think I saved it the wrong way. Yeah, I did. There we go, now I got it. Okay. Yeah, it should be okay. It's compiling. That's good. Looks like I did everything right. Alright, now we have to go to. Oh, did I do the materials wrong? I don't think I did. No, okay, it's fine. Yeah, this should be good. I think it should work. Actually, wait, hold on. I think it'd probably be a good idea if I just redid these materials. Honestly. It'd probably be a good idea for real. How the frick do I like undo? Like I can't unjoin these or whatever. Yeah, that's whatever. No, I can't. Okay, it's just gonna have to be one material then. I guess it's all good. Okay, it's just gonna have to be one material then. I guess it's all good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good for being only one texture. Okay, rename it. Roast. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna export it so I can. Yep. Export. There we go. Go back to crowbar. This one, yep, sure. Yep, now we should have this. Okay, so if I go, to the QC file, which I don't have open anymore, so. I guess you can consider this a tutorial for anybody who's watching it, how to make a diaphragm or how to model, whatever, I don't know. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was going to go to Gary's mod. And then there might be 2 model folders. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so see, now we got the model. I don't know why it's called YMS. Why is it called YMS? What is it called? That's weird. Okay, go away. I think I might export it to the wrong folder. What's a flip? Yeah, I did. It's all good. I got it. Now it's here. There we go. My Yamaha music siren and these good little dudes. There it is, and the crafty viewer. Okay. Now I have to go to the materials folder. Yep. Go to, well, first we have to go to the QC file and see what I named the folder, which is bale sirens. Okay. So to make it faster, I can just go ahead and copy that. Okay, and then I have to go to VTF edit, open, no, I mean, oops, import, yep, find that rust texture, there we go, open it, right there it is, and then we can go ahead and create VMT file, base texture, which is going to simply be the texture that you chose. Which actually, no, I don't think you need to do any of that. I think that's fine. Actually, yeah, you have to go ahead and make it. These two, I think. Yeah, these two. Yeah, there we go. Lightmap generic needs to be unlit generic. Actually, no, yeah, just make it lightmap right quick. And then create. We're going to make it bales. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what I called it. Let me check. Okay, so it's called okay, yeah, that's that. So go back. Like that. Now if we go there, we should see that there is now. Oh wait, I put it in the wrong folder. Oops. Dang it. Create. there. Now we have it. Okay, and then we can go ahead and save as Rust value, and now we have our VTF file of the Rust. And now, if we launch up Gary's mod, which I'm going to do right now. Y'all should see it in just a second. Still freaking rain outside. Dang it. Go for a ride. Okay, y'all should be able to see Gmod, I think so, right? Oops, did not do that. Go. Let me know if y'all can see Gmod. We're gonna load up and see if the model's working. Yeah, I know the stream was only based on making the diphone, but I want to get that done, and I have some stuff to do, so I'm gonna end the stream here in a few minutes, like I said already, but I'm actually gonna end it here in a few minutes because I need to do stuff. Yeah, I know the stream was only based on making the diphone, but I want to get that done. Starting Lua, we're starting Lua chat, and y'all can see a bit. Sorry if there's echo, I'm making sure I can hear myself in the stream. At least as far as I know, it should work. I also have my green screen set up, but I'm not even using it. What the heck? Alright, we are in. So let's see if the diphones work. If they do, I'm going to go ahead and post them on the workshop with the diphone thing. Okay, there's the music siren. This right here should be the... Here's the diphones. Yep. The texture isn't working. I gotta actually fix that real quick. Hold on, I can fix that real quick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, now let's try the siren. There's a shadow. I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. What if I restart the map? I guess I have some time to keep going. I guess I'll also make a base of the first map. Bales Tornado Siren Testing Series. Okay, that's gonna be something that's gonna come out. Oh, you heard it here first, folks. New series coming out. we're just gonna have the texture in the thing. I don't know why it's not working. Vertex generate maybe? I'm just gonna try it. There we go, now it's working. We got it. We gold it. Alright, now that we have, you can see that they're very big, but it's okay. They'll be way smaller in the map. Okay. So now that we got that working, we can close all this mumbo jumbo, all these tabs, everything here. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna open up Hammer real quick. We're gonna see what we can do for the first map. I'm also gonna open up the actual real life picture too, just for reference. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Alright, back in Hammer again. Alright, so we're just gonna make it a simple little landscape. It is, after all, only gonna be for a YouTube video, so just gonna make it super simple. Now you're gonna have, I mean, it'll be a full map, but just some stuff you'll be able to see in the video will not be there. Okay, so concrete. There we go, concrete texture. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the character where you would be if you were actually filming it. So I'm assuming it's gonna be in a back alley. So the info player start is where you would be when the siren goes off. So I'm just gonna make this super simple, just like okay. So picture. Is there any other ones? I need to see if there's any other references I can use. I know the video that took that picture has a video too.
Yeah, baby!
If I just look up oh crap. Dude, let's go there. Alright. Diaphone non-active. I'm pretty sure he said non-active and not inactive. I don't know. There it is. Okay, yeah. This is the original video. Does he zoom out? I'm not sure if he zooms out or not.
Yeah, baby!
Now I'm trying to find it. Alright, we are now here at the town it says it's at. which I don't know if Google Earth has been updated after or since whatever. But we're just gonna go ahead and find the fire station that claims to have it. I don't see you anymore. I don't know if this is it or not. Hold on, I'm gonna go down the road a little bit. Okay, so is that a crossing? I think I see a crossing. No, that wasn't a crossing. Okay. Oh look, not even related, but there's a little PA speaker right there. Radio. Okay. Anyways, alright, we're just gonna make a good little angle here. Just the building, just like how I did in Gmod. Yeah, like that. Brick. Okay. I guess the brick texture is kind of like that, so we're just gonna go ahead and make a simple building layout. So yeah, so from here, I'm gonna have to make this a tad bit smaller. Alright. So if I was in Gmod, I'd be looking up right there, so hold on. Radio. I don't know, does this look better? This might look better. Anyway. It's more of like a whitish brick. Okay, I gotta find one of those textures then. So yeah, kind of something like this, right? Remember? No, kind of something like this. Yeah, like that. Yep. Radio. Yeah, I can close the Garry's mod for now, I guess. really just closed that picture on accident, didn't I? God dang it. So like kind of like a rusty, like okay, so kind of like something like this, I would say. That works. And then we got the little tiny chimney thingy the jig. Steel. There we go, and we can make another one. Go up a little bit. A little skinnier on top. Line it up. 19, 19. That's. Let me get a little bit bigger. Okay. So actually, instead of doing that, we're gonna have to make another one like that. Oh shoot. Another one like that. And then go to, let's see, block. Yep, make it a block. Cylinder. Like that, see? Boom. Now we have that. We can also make it a tiny bit smaller because it's a little bigger. There we go. Okay, and then I can go ahead and make a nice little radio. Yeah, like that. Just a little tiny freaking chimney thingy. This way. That's good. There we go. And do it the other way around like this. There we go. So both of them. Now we have ourselves a cool little, like, vent, yeah, little tiny chimney made completely from scratch. But actually, I'm gonna move this over a little bit because I need room for the diaphone to be there too. Let's move it right here, I guess. Why not? All right. Actually, I might just put it through the wall just a tiny bit. Realism. There we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and add the diaphones. Just a prop dynamic override. That's what I use because sometimes models break if you don't do that. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I better save. Hold on. Alright, so go to the model, just gonna save because you never know. Save twice, never know. And then yeah, here are my diaphones. Right here. Dubs. Okay, so I actually got land real quick. Yeah, no, these definitely gotta be way smaller. What the heck? Way smaller. Okay, but what am I doing? What the frick am I going here? Whoopsies. Okay, model scale, we're gonna go about 0.5. Oh, you gotta type 0.5. There we go. And we can probably go okay. Turn them around. Like so. Yeah, this is definitely something different compared to what I do usually. Modding streams are very rare, so you're seeing something very rare right now. I used to do that all the time on many vlogs and gaming, but I just thought because I have shit to do. Yeah, turn Nick Gene got stuff to do. Alright, here we go. iPhones. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just before I forget, add the sound effect for my sound effect for diaphone. It should be, hold on. Okay, where's the iPhone? I don't think I have it in here yet. I'm gonna have to move it in. Hold on, 1 second. Yeah, I don't think I ever moved my freaking diaphone sound into Gmod yet. Oops. It's okay though, I got it real quick. Oh yeah, because I never made a sound for it. Alright, yep. I should have my diaphones on, which if you guys didn't watch the first stream or you're just now getting here or whatever, 2 viewers, I made a where's it at? I made a diaphone sound effect for my YouTube video. It's right here. It goes on for quite a while, and also I'm gonna add some DTMF tones too. There we go. Now it should be in Hammer, I think, possibly. Okay, we might have to restart real quick. We're gonna have to restart. Let's restart Hammer real quick. That's usually what I have to do. Oh, I am very tired. How long have I been streaming for? Has this been a while? It's been almost, yeah, about a little more than an hour and 30 minutes. Holy shit. Alright. Well, I'm getting some stuff done. That's good. Gotta get ready for the Halloween release, so I don't know where everybody's at, but alright, here we go. We're back. There you go. So there we go. Hold on, Tyler says something. God damn, 4 up here. Alright. Yep, so here we got it now. Okay, so it would have to be, yeah, play everywhere. Start silent, and we're gonna make sure it isn't looped. Okay, volume obviously 10 is gonna be kind of loud. Alright, God dang it, I'm gonna have to get this group chat, bro, to spam the crap out of me. Alright, bet. Alright, yep. And we're just gonna go ahead and add some detail props real quick. We're gonna make it prop physics because this might actually go into a future BST2 map, so I would suggest getting ready for that. I'm gonna look at fire on here. Was there anything in the fire? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add a fire escape to it too. That'd be cool, just for detail. Doesn't this work? Will this work? Well, I guess it does kind of work, doesn't it? Alright, I see. Alright, got fire escapes, we got the diphones. I'm just gonna also add like some light detail here. Some very light detail. Literally and metaphorically. Yes, and you found like a simple, yeah, there we go, like security type deal. Okay, now it's working, there we go. Rare footage of bales on foot working on mods again. Crazy work. Quite literally going to be the simplest map, but if anybody likes siren tests and wants to see them in Gmod in real time, then I got you here. I'm adding some very small detail, nothing too crazy or time consuming. Why is this still cricket? What the fridge? Door. Damn it. Dude. I don't know what's doing. It's moving shit. I don't know why it doesn't just fit it correctly. It's stupid. That's way better. There we go. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm only gonna work on this so much, and then I'll finish it at some point, some other time. Alright, now we got a pretty good setup for the diaphones for sure. I'm gonna add some air conditioners for a little bit of detail for anybody who likes no clipping around maps. Okay. I'm just not. I have something I'm gonna say, but I'm just not gonna say it right now. You guys are gonna be surprised to hear it though. Alright, we got some air conditioners. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's see. We're gonna add a car. There we go. Prop dynamic override. Car. I get the Militia car because that's pretty realistic. That one doesn't have the windows in it. I gotta get one of the windows. There we go. also just because it's it's not really gonna be released. I'm just gonna. This is how I used to. Well, how I'm gonna start making my YouTube testing maps or my Gmod Tornado testing maps, just from actual like hammer maps. Not mind taking all this time making these. These are really fun to make, especially the models. Okay. And then, obviously, we're going to need ourselves light, environment. There we go. Now we got ourselves some light on the map. We're going to have the sun facing down. Yep. Yeah. And obviously for like ambience, because it's going to be a it's going to be a test map. Gonna have to go to ambient, generic. Okay. Look at wind. What if I just use my wind sound? Yeah, I'll just use my wind sound. Radio. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to add logic relay. Real quick. I mean, not logic relay, a logic auto. Like that. Yep. And then, oh shit. Okay, logic auto, I'm going to go ahead and, okay, on map spawn. There we go. Set for like what? Oh no, like, so yeah, I've set like 20 seconds after the map starts. That way you have to wait for it to spawn. And then down here, I'm also going to attempt to make cute little radio model for the ham radio that will tell you the siren code and shit when it's gonna go off. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. All this for a YouTube video. Also, expect to see this video like after a little bit after the stream is over. We got the car on top of it. Well, we're actually just gonna put it like on the hood of it, but why not? Oh, I guess I still have to get like some tone and stuff. You know, if you know, you know. Come on, rotate. It's all good. I'm just gonna make it a metal texture. Alright, just like, yeah, something simple. Like this, just something simple for a radio texture. Okay. This will be a playable version, for sure. may or may not release this. So, I don't know. Focusing on detail while at the same time not focusing on detail. Crazy word. The radio, the radio, the radio, the radio. Alright. We can also add just like a little bit more detail, like some barrels, crates, and shit sitting outside. I'm also gonna make them physics, just in case I wanna. Put it in build frame. Okay, here's some crate. Okay, that works. Freaking old freaking dev crate from Half-Life 1. I'm just gonna use that because why not? Just gotta make a little bit of detail, not too much. Especially for like being rushed, like it's gotta have a little something. There we go. Yeah, I can put some barrels over here. Yes. There we go. That's actually exactly what I wanted. This right here. Just ignore the fact that there's explosive, toxic shit in there. I don't know if there's any other skins to this, so I'm just gonna leave it like how it is. Alright, that should be good for detail for now. I could probably add a few more lights along this side of the wall. Oh, let me fix that texture clearly. There we go. I wonder if I still have my bell. I might add my bell to the back of this too for realism. Half-Life 2 bell. Are you there? Half-Life 2 beta bell. Nope, it isn't. I don't think I have it anymore. That sucks. I have my Demco bell box. Oh, the textures are broken, but that sucks. Damn, it really sucks. I think I still have the texture files, luckily, so it's all good. Someone chat before asked me to port the Half-Life Alex fire alarm bell that you see like in the part where you fight Jeff or whatever into Gmod, but I don't know. I would have to download Half-Life Alex before I could do that, and I'm thinking about it. So. What's happening with the fruit? Fuck. Seriously, I don't know what the fruit that was. That was weird. Can you like drag this, please? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Alrighty. That's what we got so far. Simple little map. Yeah, I'm actually gonna find a different texture for the thing here. This looks better. This looks a lot better. Oh yeah, that's way better for sure. we have gotten what we needed. Okay. So actually, I'm going to go back into Wavesaur, and then I'm going to take the same file. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm going to take the same file, and then I'm going to just take out the signals, the DTMF signals, whatever the frick you call them. I haven't said it in a while. So yeah, desktop. I gotta find the sound for the diphones. I'm just gonna go into Gary's mod folder. Like, yeah, it's in there. In my mods. There we go. Hey, yeah, bale sirens, diphone. So here we go. We got that. I gotta find the original file. Oh wait, I know where it's at. 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 Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, cool. So we gotta get the beginning, which is right here. Yeah. Which these are gonna play at the very beginning, and then yeah. This is gonna be very simple, but quite realistic to actually what it's gonna be like. Yep. Okay, and then edit, trim crop. Now we have signals. So, yep. Now we're gonna go ahead, save as dia dmtf1, and then we're gonna go ahead and save it to, of course, the folder that we need, which is Real Sirens. Okay, now I need to figure out how long the sound is, so that way, once this, so you know, if you know, you know. So open it up. See? Okay, so it's 11. The whole entire audio file is 11 seconds long, so that means I have to go. Well, first of all, I gotta save it real quick. Okay, close hammer, open it because the refresh thing doesn't do anything for some reason. All right. Yeah, sure. You're right. I might add like some tripod or something and make it realistic. That'd be crazy. Alright, yeah. Dia test. Also, I don't know why it's saved to my user data. I need to save this to something else. Really. Come on. I need to save this. I need to save this to my Gary's mod folder. Why isn't it in my maps folder? That's weird. There we go. Okay. Rightio. Now we should have what we need. Yeah. Okay. Boom, yeah. Okay, we can name this. Well, no, yeah, we can just. Okay, yeah, hold on. So we're just gonna name it. The just DTMF tones, like that, and then find the sound, which should be right here. See? Now we have the sounds. So since the sound, oh yeah, hold on, we have to turn this up. There we go. All right. Since the sound is 11 seconds, that means we have to go to here, and then see the delay. So I'm gonna make it like 15 seconds. That way it has about a 3 to 4 second delay after the DTMF signals initiate the siren. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and make a little bit on the delay on the tones when you spawn, so you're not like just freaking flooded with the tones as soon as you load in. So there we go. Oh crap! Toggle sound. I'm gonna give it like a 2 second delay, I guess, like that. And then at that case, you can just make 17. There we go. So that should work as far as I know. And we gotta adjust this real quick. Start silent. Okay. It's not loot. Alright, that's good. And I'm also gonna make the how loud it is, just like super quiet like that. There we go. And I guess I can stretch the skybox up a little bit, like that. Make like there we go, like a little part there. But cut it like right there. I don't know where it's cutting. Where's it cutting? Oh, over there. There we go. That's working now. Okay. Like so. Cut it. And then we can just like grass. Okay. We're gonna make it like some muddy grass like that. See? Like that. And then we're gonna add some fences. Turn off a lot of this going. Okay. Floor model. Find the fence models. Okay. Boom. Fence model. Bet. Okay. Just like that. Bet. Make sure it's in the concrete so it doesn't look like the gate is just built into the freaking grass, because that isn't really realistic. There we go. Okay. And then after we do that, we can go ahead and select this 3 times and just simply drag it over. See how it matches like that? Kind of perfect. Do it again. Pretty much just the entire time. You can also double select like that. Make it faster. See, like that. Okay. And then we can go ahead and make one more fence right here. Okay. And then we can make like that. So I'm gonna test it out on stream, and then sometime later tonight I'm going to make the legit like testing video of these. But I got, first of all, obviously you have to make sure they work. So here's a little setup. I can actually probably grab all these real quick and shit like that. Just make a little bit of a environment, I guess, just in case I want to like do a look around the place in the video. And then yes, eventually this place will be updated and added to my BST series at some point. Not sure what map, but at some point you'll see it in there. Y'all saw that too, right? That was weird as fuck. Dude, what the fuck is happening? Just gonna save real quick. It can never be too sure. Source engine. Back a little bit like that. There we go. Yes, sir. Now we got ourselves a little gated area. We can actually take this, copy it, rotate it a little bit, and then line it up with this to make another grassy area. There we go. Now you can see grassy area continues. And of course, we can just that a little bit. There we go. And then we can add some foliage. And I'm just gonna add some foliage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, test it. I don't want honestly, I don't want to get too crazy with it until I actually know it's gonna work. So, yeah. Treat this I should say it looks really good. I'm gonna actually scale it down just a little bit though, like 0.6. There we go. Yeah, that works. Actually, I'm gonna have to make it smaller. I'm not gonna lie, crap. Okay. Okay, 4 is good. 4 is good. 4 is good. Alright, down one more. There we go. That's really good right there. Perfect. And that looks like little bush trees. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and spread these about the little area. Got some nice little detail, you know. Save, because you literally never know, right? I'm not wrong. Okay, and then add a little bit of grass detail, because literally, like I said before, why not? Grass. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes. I said that already, but you know, I'm actually getting tired now for roses. Can I make this? I want to make this grass a little bit bigger. I wonder if I can just like make it super big and just like use that like that. Yeah, for that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's good. That's way better. One might be better. Yeah, one's way better. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of freaking unreleased stuff right now. You are welcome. Detail. Yes, sir. I'm just gonna go ahead and you're not actually gonna be able to go over that way in the map, so let's go ahead and add a few more boxes. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. Radio, that's good. Okay, and then, of course, since this map is only really meant to be, only meant for like simulating the test and then pretty much being over, it's it's gonna have like some collisions, blockers and stuff. Like it's gonna have some form of way you can't escape the area. Honestly, I'm gonna make a different model of the fence. There we go. Okay. It's way better. Yes, sir. Yeah, and then this side of the building is gonna be like that. Yeah. Just the back part's gonna be that color. Yeah. And I gotta change the ceiling texture, so I'm just looking at concrete. There we go. Let's go texture for the roof. The roof. Oh, I just had an idea, but I'm not gonna do it, I guess. I was gonna make a particle specifically for this map, but it's all good. I'll just, that's all good. Alright. So for the skybox, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and change it. Get this thing though. It has to be like a hazy, like type of sky. Hazy Half-Life 2 sky. Where are you at? This should be good right here. Oh shit! What the frick? I was gonna say that freaked me out. I was like, oh no, what happened? Alright, so yeah. Map properties. Press that. Might not work. I'm not gonna like it. Dang it. Use this one. Yeah, that's just gonna have to work. The broken fence model for the open gate. me actually do it the other way around. There, yeah, like that works. I think I got hit or something. Yep, so here's the map. What we got so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to run it, see if it works right. So far it's compiling right, that's good. That's a super fast compile. Holy crap. Alrighty. So I'm actually not gonna spoil it. So I hope y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the next stream, which is possibly tomorrow, or I don't know. Very, very unlikely, but I might do one later tonight. But alright, have a good night, y'all.